my darlings, and welcome to another studio vlog. I hope all of you guys are having a lovely day. Today in the studio we're going to be doing what I usually do when the shop is slow and I don't have many orders to fill, or any if that. So just because I don't have any orders in doesn't mean I don't have any work to do. I do a lot of commission work. I currently have around like 3 slots to do, so I'm going to be working on that, as well as I have some things I need to do in terms of restocking the shop. I have some new items that I want to introduce into my store, so we're going to do that as well. And the first item that I want to restock today is my memo pad. So I've made like 3 or 4 of them, but I still have some colors I have to make. They're already up on my shop. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be making some today. I currently have printed off like some of the paper I'm going to be using. I have to print and cut some more. So we're going to go through that whole process and make some memo pads. So originally when I was testing out these memo pads, I had just printed the memo pads from my printer and cut them myself, but the cuts were really uneven and the pages were uneven. So I decided to do everything through my Cricut, and I was a little afraid at first because my Cricut has been giving me a lot of problems. But anytime I do the memo pads, it just works great. So I'm really happy with that, and that's what I'm doing now. So I have some of these already printed out, and this is the color memo pad that I'm going to be making today, but I don't have enough sheets because some of these sheets actually came out with a little bit of the black ink smudge on them, and I don't want to use those for the memo pads. So I printed out some new sheets, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. I'm like super zoomed in, don't film me. Dang! Okay, so I have my memo pad paper here. These are all the printed cut pieces of paper of my pink memo pad, and I have I have like leftover backing cards from my prints, so I cut them down to a 3x3 size, and this is what I'm using for the back. I'll probably switch over to like chipboard later, but for now this is what I have on hand. And then we also have some Mod Podge, which is basically just like craft glue, and that's what we're going to be using. From a lot of the tutorials I see people using their fingers with the craft glue, but I'm not really a fan of using my fingers, so I have like this kind of tiny little older like paintbrush thing, and we're gonna go ahead and paint that on. So before I forget, the very last thing that you will need are some, I think these are like binder clips or paper. They're not paper clips. I think they're called binder clips. I mean, you know what? Is it sad that I don't know what these are called? But these things, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have some like pretty ones, like doesn't matter what they look like. They come in all different sizes, and this size works fine for like my 3x3s. So that now that it is finished being glued, I'm gonna let this sit for like 15 to 30 minutes, and then I add 2 more coats. I like to have like 3 coats so it's a little bit thicker, so I don't have to worry about it falling apart. And in the meantime, I'll show you what a finished one looks like. So these are my finished and already packaged memo pads. This is what they look like. This is the bag. I added a little band to keep them together, and then I put them in a cellophane bag, or that's how you say it, cellophane. Yeah, and so this one is a rainbow memo pad, so it has all of the colors. And I also finished a blue and purple one, and I really love how they look. They're super cute. I made these little bands from just regular matte label paper from Online Labels that looks like this. I just made like a bunch of them, cut them, they're around 2 centimeters each, and I take a little bit of the backing out, cut the backing off, and put it so it's sticky, and that's how I do that. And I'll show you that when I'm done with the one that we're making. So it is done drying. I've done 3 coats. I have the Mod Podge and the glossy. I don't really think it matters for the glossy or the matte. It's honestly a detail you probably don't notice, but it's finally dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these clips off, and we're gonna prepare it for packaging now. And I will show you how I do that. I added this extra like kind of board so I don't bend the paper here, just so it protects it. And this is what it looks like, and it's like this, and it's perfect. It's about 25, it is 25 pages, and it's 3 by 3. And so this is my finished memo pad, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a cellophane bag, and I'm gonna put a little band around it. Like I said, this band I printed out with just regular matte sticker label paper that you get from like Online Labels. I measured it out, they're all the same. Each one has a little description on that one, so it says pink memo pad on there, and this is how I apply it. So I try to line it up in the front, come from here in the back. I always like mess up this part a little bit. I have a very bad hand-eye coordination, and flip it over like so. And I'll fold this end here. And then this end, I'm gonna go ahead and lift off the sticker backing of just this end, if I can do that. Okay, so I finally undid it after like 30 years. And I'm just gonna take a little bit out like this. We'll take a scissor and just cut this piece here, so it looks like that. So the backing part is off on this, and this is sticky now. And I'm just gonna make sure it's still lined perfectly in the front. Go back to the back, and this is where I will now stick it. So I'll try to show you as best as I can. Like that. And that's the finished product. So besides the memo pads, I do actually have to restock some of my packaging things, like my packaging stickers and such like that. So I'm gonna have to print and make those. And so I have some new sticker sheets that I wanted to release in my shop. I actually really like to use these type of sticker sheets in my journal. They're little circle stickers, and I do them on matte label paper, so they're easy to write on with different materials like pen and pencil, which I think is really important. So I did a palette sheet that matches my strawberry dessert sticker pack, which I really love. I use them in my journal, and I have a bigger circle as well. And they look like this. So I have these two, and then I also wanted to release one that matches my memo pads, which is this pastel kind of palette, and I really like this one too. I haven't made these smaller stickers yet, but that's what we're gonna work on today as well. morning. It is Saturday and I usually don't work on Saturdays or Sundays, but I didn't get all the things that I wanted to get done yesterday. So I'm gonna try to get those things done today, like this morning, that's early afternoon, and we'll go ahead and get to it. So today I really want to just restock some of my sticker packs that I've already sold out, which is crazy, and I need to restock some of my 5x7 prints. I don't usually restock prints. I only really restock the 5x7 prints because it can be a little time consuming sometimes to wait for the printer to print everything out where I could just like grab them. So the popular prints that I usually sell, I usually have 5x7s and 8x10s ready. I don't think I need any 8x10s right now, but I know I need 5x7s. I have to take some product photos today. I'm trying to have like a cohesive theme for all of my product listings. It's a little hard when you have like prints and then also stickers and some stationery things, but I really want to figure that out. I don't know if I'm going to get everything done today because it is Saturday and I don't like to work on Saturdays, so I will see what I can get done and we'll show you all of that. So the very first sticker pack that I need to restock today is my Sailor Moon sticker pack. I only have one of these left, so I want to get at least 2 or 3 of these restocked, and then I need to restock my strawberry dessert sticker pack. I have none left, so I'm probably going to restock probably like 4 or 5. So we're going to go do that, and then we'll restock my 5x7 prints, and I have a new print that I'm going to release, and I'm super excited about it. It's super cute, and it's an original, so I'll show you that as well. So today I'm watching little Johnny, and so he's gonna hang out in the office with us, but he's having a good time. He's having a good time. But that's it for this studio vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. If you like my studio vlogs, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!